Hi, I'm Emily from HomeSweetLearning.com. I've been helping students get ready for math contests like Math Kangaroo and AMC for many years. Every year, parents ask me what really sets apart the students who score near perfect from the ones who just do a ton of practice problems. After working with many high-performing students, I've noticed a few habits they all seem to have. It's usually not about doing the most worksheets or memorizing tricks. It's about building strong thinking habits and practicing with a purpose. One big difference I see is that top students spend a lot of time building geometry and visual thinking skills. A lot of parents naturally focus on arithmetic, but Math Kangaroo has plenty of questions about shapes, symmetry, rotations, reflections, folding, grids, and visual patterns. Strong students get comfortable solving problems by spotting relationships and picturing what's going on instead of depending only on calculations. Okay, that visual habit really matters. A lot of contest points get lost before students even start calculating. Strong students read every question carefully and always stop to ask, what exactly is this problem asking me to find? They'll often pause and reread the question so they don't miss any hidden conditions. They also get good at separating extra story details from the math that actually matters, and they keep an eye out for distractors that can lead to common mistakes. This one habit alone can prevent a lot of careless errors. Parents are often surprised that being faster at calculations doesn't always mean a higher Math Kangaroo score. The strongest students focus on building thinking skills like number sense, logical reasoning, spatial reasoning, pattern recognition, systematic counting, and a range of problem-solving strategies. The goal isn't just to get an answer fast. It's to understand why the solution works. That deeper understanding makes it much easier for them to handle unfamiliar problems with confidence. That's what really pays off on contest day. Math Kangaroo test papers have 3-point questions that are relatively easy. They also have 4-point questions that are more challenging but are usually within the reach of most students. The few 5-point questions are really hard for most students. Top scorers change how they think depending on how many points a question is worth. For 3-point questions, they try to solve them quickly and accurately without making silly mistakes. For 4-point questions, they slow down a bit and check every condition carefully, because the wording often hides a twist. For 5-point questions, they know they'll need deeper thinking. They draw diagrams, organize information, test examples, work backward, and try different approaches. They don't quit too soon. They keep going and build the persistence needed for the toughest problems. Strong students know that going over mistakes is often more useful than just doing more problems. After each practice session, they ask themselves why they got something wrong. Was it because they misread the question, missed a condition, made a careless calculation, or didn't fully understand the concept? Even when they get a problem right, they still look for a quicker or cleaner way to solve it if it took them too long to get to the right answer. They also come back to tough 5-point problems a few weeks later to make sure the reasoning really sticks for the long run. That review step is a big deal. The biggest gains usually come from steady preparation over a long stretch of time. Students first build strong math thinking by working through a variety of problems all year long, either with a tutor or on their own. Then, about 6 to 9 weeks before the contest, they start doing timed practices to get better at speed and problem solving. In the last month, they focus on reviewing mistakes, sharpening contest strategies, and building confidence. The students who do the best are almost never the ones who cram at the last minute. They're the ones who build good habits over time. Consistency really wins here. So, to wrap things up, top Math Kangaroo students do well because they build strong thinking skills, read carefully, use smart strategies, learn from mistakes, and prepare consistently over time. Thanks for being here today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at Emily@HomeSweetLearning.com. I hope this was helpful.